Welcome to Israel, a land where ancient history and modern life collide. Nestled at the crossroads of Asia, Africa, and Europe, Israel's small size belies its global significance. Here, empires have risen and fallen, and three major religions trace their roots. From Mediterranean beaches to the Negev desert, Israel's landscapes are as diverse as its stories. We'll journey beyond headlines to explore vibrant cities, sacred sites, and the people who call this place home. Let's begin our adventure in this land of endless stories. Israel is more than what you see in the news. It's a country where ancient traditions meet cutting-edge innovation, and cultures from over 100 nations blend together. We'll walk Jerusalem's sacred paths, feel Tel Aviv's energy, float in the Dead Sea, and watch the sunrise at Masada. This is a place of beauty, resilience, and unforgettable experiences. Set aside your expectations. Israel will surprise you. Let's discover the real Israel together. Before you go, check your passport. Most Western visitors don't need a visa for stays up to 90 days. On arrival, you'll get a paper entry permit instead of a passport stamp. Keep it safe. Carry copies of your documents and check your government's latest travel advice. Sometimes you'll need to show proof of onward travel. Prepare these basics, and you'll breeze through entry. Now let's get you there. Most visitors land at Ben Gurion Airport near Tel Aviv. Modern, efficient, and secure. Expect routine security questions, answer honestly, and have your travel details handy. Trains connect the airport to major cities with signs in Hebrew, Arabic, and English. Taxis and shared Sharut minivans are also available for easy transfers. Use official taxi ranks for fair prices. Your first steps in Israel reveal a country that's organized and welcoming. The adventure starts as soon as you arrive. Israel's currency is the new Israeli shekel, NS, divided into 100 agorot. ATMs are everywhere, and credit cards are widely accepted, even contactless payments. Exchange rates are best at currency offices or ATMs. Check your bank's fees before you go. Tipping is standard in restaurants. 10 to 15% is customary. For taxis, just round up the fare. With these basics, your transactions will be smooth and stress-free. Israel's official languages are Hebrew and Arabic, but English is widely spoken. Signs, menus, and public info are usually in English, making travel easy. Learn a few Hebrew words: shalom, hello, peace; toda, thank you, to connect with locals. Israelis are direct, friendly, and happy to help if you're lost. Don't worry about language barriers. A smile and curiosity go a long way. Communication here is as warm as the Mediterranean sun. Our journey now takes us to the very heart of Israel, to a city that holds a unique and powerful significance for billions of people around the world. This is Jerusalem. There is no other place on earth quite like it. It's a city of immense beauty, profound spirituality, and layers upon layers of history. As you approach, you'll see the famous golden white Jerusalem stone that clads almost every building, glowing warmly in the Mediterranean sun. This ancient building code gives the city a remarkable and timeless visual unity. Jerusalem is not just a destination, it's an experience that resonates deep within the soul, a place where the past is not just remembered, but is a living, breathing part of the present day. The city is a fascinating blend of the ancient and the modern. You can wander through bustling markets that have existed for centuries, their sounds and smells unchanged by time, and then just a short walk away, find yourself in a contemporary neighborhood with stylish cafes, art galleries, and modern infrastructure like the city's light rail system. This duality is what makes Jerusalem so captivating. It's a city that honors its sacred heritage while embracing the energy of the 21st century. For any first-time visitor, Jerusalem is an essential, unforgettable stop, offering a window into the very essence of what makes this land so special and so revered. Jerusalem is a city of pilgrimage for three of the world's great monotheistic faiths. For Jews, it's the site of the ancient temples and the eternal capital of the Jewish people. For Christians, it's where Jesus preached, was crucified, and resurrected. For Muslims, it's the place from which the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven. You can feel this powerful spiritual energy in the air, in the prayers whispered at holy sites, and in the diverse mix of people who have traveled from every corner of the globe to walk its hallowed streets. It's a place that invites contemplation and reflection, regardless of your own personal beliefs. Our exploration of Jerusalem will take us into the heart of its most famous and ancient quarter, the Old City. But we'll also discover the vibrant life outside its historic walls. We will visit the poignant National Holocaust Memorial, Yad Vashem, and explore the lively Mahane Yehuda Market, a feast for the senses. Each district tells a different story, from the ultra-Orthodox neighborhood of Manger Square to the charming, leafy German colony. Preparing to visit Jerusalem means preparing to be moved, to be challenged, and to be utterly mesmerized by a city that truly is golden in every sense of the word. Stepping through one of the ancient gates into Jerusalem's old city is like stepping into another world. The modern city outside just fades away, replaced by this labyrinth of narrow stone alleyways, bustling souks, and sacred sites of unimaginable importance. This walled city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is just 1 square kilometer in size, yet it contains some of the holiest places for Jews, Christians, and Muslims. It's divided into 4 distinct quarters: the Jewish quarter, the Christian quarter, the Muslim quarter, and the Armenian quarter. Walking through them feels like a journey not just through space, but through centuries of faith and history, all coexisting in this intense space. In the Jewish quarter, you will find the Western Wall, or the Kotel. This is the last remaining retaining wall of the Second Temple complex and is the most sacred site in Judaism. Here, you will see people from all walks of life praying, placing small folded notes with their hopes and prayers into the cracks of the ancient stones. It is a deeply moving and powerful scene. In the Christian quarter, you can follow the Via Dolorosa, the path Jesus is believed to have walked on his way to his crucifixion, culminating at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. This ancient church, shared by several Christian denominations, is built over the sites of Calvary and the tomb of Jesus. The Muslim quarter is the largest and most populous, a vibrant and energetic maze of streets filled with the sights and sounds of a Middle Eastern market. Its main artery leads to the Haram al-Sharif, or Temple Mount. This vast sacred plaza is crowned by the magnificent Dome of the Rock, with its iconic golden dome, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the 3rd holiest site in Islam. The beauty of the architecture and the sense of peace within the compound are just breathtaking. Access for non-Muslims can be restricted, so it is essential to check visiting times and dress modestly out of respect. Exploring the old city is best done on foot, with comfortable shoes and an open mind. Allow yourself to get lost in the winding alleyways. Every turn reveals a new discovery, whether it's a hidden courtyard, a small chapel, an ancient Roman column, or a rooftop viewpoint with stunning panorama. The sheer density of history here is overwhelming in the best possible way. You are literally walking in the footsteps of prophets, kings, and pilgrims from across the millennia. A visit to the old city is not just a sightseeing tour, it is a profound human experience that will stay with you forever. After the intense history and spirituality of Jerusalem, a trip to Tel Aviv feels like, well, stepping into a different country altogether. Just an hour's drive away on the Mediterranean coast, Tel Aviv is Israel's vibrant, modern, and secular heart. It is a city that lives in the now, full of energy, creativity, and a relentless zest for life. Known as the city that never stops, its pulse is driven by its beautiful beaches, its world-class culinary scene, its buzzing nightlife, and its thriving arts and culture. If Jerusalem is the soul of Israel, then Tel Aviv is its dynamic and forward-looking spirit, a place to relax, indulge, and soak up the sun. The city's most defining feature is its stunning coastline. A long promenade runs alongside miles of wide, sandy beaches, each with its own distinct character. You will see people jogging, cycling, playing volleyball, or simply relaxing on the sand from sunrise to sunset. The beach is the city's playground, a central part of daily life for Tel Avivians. The atmosphere is laid back and inclusive, a place where everyone comes together to enjoy the simple pleasures of sun, sea, and sand. Taking a dip in the warm Mediterranean waters is honestly just the perfect way to start or end a day of exploration in this wonderful city. Tel Aviv is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but for a very different reason than Jerusalem. It holds the world's largest concentration of Bauhaus or international-style buildings. This unique architectural heritage earned it the nickname, the White City. Taking a stroll through areas like Rothschild Boulevard is like walking through a living museum of 1930s architecture with over 4,000 of these clean-lined white buildings. The city's founders envisioned a modern garden city, and this legacy is visible in the tree-lined boulevards and open spaces that punctuate the urban landscape, creating a really pleasant and walkable environment. Beyond the beaches and buildings, Tel Aviv is a hub of culture. Explore the charming neighborhood of Neve Tzedek, the city's oldest, with its boutique shops and art galleries. Wander through the Carmel Market, a chaotic and colorful explosion of fresh produce, spices, and street food. Discover the trendy boutiques and cafes of the Schenken Street area, or explore the ancient port of Jaffa, a beautifully restored old town with winding alleys, art studios, and fantastic seafood restaurants offering stunning views of the Tel Aviv skyline. Tel Aviv offers a completely different yet equally essential Israeli experience. Leaving the central corridor of Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, our journey takes us north to the city of Haifa. Israel's third largest city, Haifa is built on the slopes of the beautiful Mount Carmel, cascading down towards the Mediterranean Sea. It is a city known for its stunning views, its peaceful atmosphere, and its remarkable model of coexistence between its Jewish and Arab residents. The pace of life here is noticeably calmer than in Tel Aviv, offering a refreshing change and a different perspective on the diversity of modern Israel. Haifa is a working port city, but it is also a place of incredible beauty and harmony. The city's crowning glory, and its most famous landmark, is the Baha'i Gardens and the Shrine of the Bab. This is another of Israel's UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and it is easy to see why. 19 immaculate terraces of pristine gardens, filled with colorful flowers, fountains, and perfectly manicured lawns, flow down the side of Mount Carmel. At their center sits the stunning golden-domed shrine, the resting place of the prophet herald of the Baha'i faith. The geometric precision, the beauty, and the profound sense of peace and tranquility make a visit here an absolutely breathtaking experience. You can take a guided tour to walk through the gardens and learn about their spiritual significance. Beyond the gardens, Haifa has much more to offer. You can take a cable car from the beachfront up to the Stella Maris Monastery, perched on top of Mount Carmel, for panoramic views of the entire bay. Explore the German colony at the base of the mountain, with its charming stone buildings built by German Templars in the 19th century. Today, the main street is lined with a fantastic selection of restaurants and cafes, making it a perfect spot for an evening meal. The city also boasts several excellent museums, including the Masada Science and Technology Museum and the Hifa Museum of Art, catering to a wide range of interests. Haifa also serves as the perfect gateway to exploring the beautiful northern region of Israel. From here, you are just a short drive from the ancient Crusader port of Akko, Acre, the grottos of Rosh Hanikra on the Lebanese border, and the rolling green hills of the Galilee. The north of Israel offers a landscape that contrasts sharply with the southern desert, a region of lush scenery, historic towns, and important religious sites. A visit to Haifa provides not only an insight into a unique and peaceful city, but also a convenient and beautiful base for discovering the many treasures the north has to offer. Our journey takes us to the Dead Sea, the lowest point on Earth. It's a vast, landlocked salt lake. The water is so dense it's impossible to sink. You can float effortlessly on your back. The mineral-rich mud is renowned for its therapeutic properties, leaving your skin soft and rejuvenated. A word of caution: avoid getting water in your eyes and don't shave beforehand. Enjoy this incredible natural phenomenon. Rising from the Judean desert near the Dead Sea stands Masada, a symbol of Jewish heroism. In the 1st century AD, Jewish rebels made their last stand against Rome here. A cable car offers easy access with panoramic views. More adventurous? Try the snake path. Hike before dawn for a spectacular sunrise. Explore Herod's palace, Roman siege ramp, and the tragic story of mass defiance. Masada embodies never again. Feel the weight of history in this desert fortress. From the arid desert, our journey takes us north to the Sea of Galilee, known as the Kinneret. This freshwater lake is the largest in Israel, a serene contrast to the desert heat. The area is dotted with historical and religious sites. For Christians, it's a place of profound importance, the center of Jesus' ministry. Take a boat trip to appreciate the beauty that has inspired so many. Beyond its religious significance, the Galilee offers great natural beauty and outdoor activities. Enjoy St. Peter's fish at lakeside restaurants. A visit here offers a refreshing blend of history, spirituality, and natural splendor. Our final stops take us to two very different port cities. First, Akko, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Explore Crusader halls, tunnels, and the Al-Jazar Mosque. Then we fly south to Eilat, Israel's premier resort town on the Red Sea. Eilat is world famous for its spectacular coral reefs and marine life. Snorkel or dive in the Coral Beach Nature Reserve, or visit the Underwater Observatory Marine Park. You can even swim with dolphins at Dolphin Reef. Getting around Israel is surprisingly easy. Buses and trains connect major cities. Within cities, buses are common. Jerusalem has a light rail. Use a Ravkov card for public transport. Renting a car offers flexibility, especially for remote destinations. Use a GPS for navigation. Remember Shabbat. Most public transport stops from Friday afternoon until Saturday evening. Taxis are available but may be more expensive. The food in Israel is a highlight, a vibrant melting pot of Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, and Jewish influences. From street food like falafel and shawarma, to shakshuka and hummus, plus fresh juices, strong coffee, and local beer, exploring Israeli food is exploring its culture. To feel daily life in Israel, visit a shuk, the Hebrew word for an outdoor market. They're chaotic, vibrant, and captivating centers of community. A visit is an assault on the senses. You'll hear vendors, smell spices and pastries, see colorful produce, and taste samples. The most famous market is Mahane Yehuda in Jerusalem. In Tel Aviv, the equivalent is the Carmel market. It's packed with people and produce. Dive in with an open mind and embrace the chaos. Whether in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, or smaller cities, a market visit provides an unforgettable window into Israeli culture. Beyond food markets, Israel has modern shopping centers and artisan boutiques. Find souvenirs in Old Jaffa or Safed, like Dead Sea skincare, olive wood carvings, or Hamza jewelry. Haggling is acceptable in outdoor markets. Israelis are direct, warm, and family-oriented. Be aware of Shabbat. From Friday to Saturday sundown, shops close and transport stops. When visiting holy sites, dress modestly, covering shoulders and knees. Respecting local customs ensures a warm welcome. One of the topics that is often on the minds of first-time visitors to Israel is security. It is important to address this openly and practically. The reality you will find on the ground is often very different from the images portrayed in the news. Israel invests heavily in security, and the measures in place are some of the most sophisticated in the world. While you will notice a visible security presence such as soldiers at transport hubs or armed guards at shopping centers and public buildings, this should be a source of reassurance, not alarm. These measures are designed to be preventative and to ensure the safety of both citizens and visitors, allowing everyday life to continue with normality and calm. You will encounter these security checks as a routine part of your visit. At the airport, the questioning is thorough but professional. Similarly, when entering a mall, a train station, or larger restaurants, you may be asked to open your bag for inspection. This process is usually swift and polite. The best approach is to be cooperative and patient. Understand that this is normal life here and is not directed at you personally. By accepting these checks as standard procedure, you will find they barely register after a day or two. It is wise to stay informed about the current situation just as you would when traveling anywhere. Before your trip, check official travel advice from your government's foreign office. While in Israel, pay attention to local news, but do not let it cause undue anxiety. The security situation can be fluid, so have general awareness of your surroundings. However, tourist areas are generally very safe and well protected. The chances of tourists being affected by tensions are extremely low. Focus on enjoying the incredible sights and experiences. One area to be mindful of is photography. Taking photos of historical sites and beautiful landscapes is encouraged, but be cautious about photographing military personnel, checkpoints, or security installations. It is best to avoid it altogether. If unsure, ask for permission or refrain. The soldiers you see are young people doing national service. While often friendly, they are on duty. By being respectful of these security protocols, you can navigate your trip with confidence and peace of mind. Being a safe and respectful traveler in Israel